Harrelson Trumpets. I'm in the Denver machine shop, and today we're going to be discussing standard trumpets and giving you some insight into why Harrelson Trumpets is currently getting as many different brand of trumpet makes and models in our shop this summer as possible. That's because we're working on an R&D project that really is going to help us create a series of accessories for standard horns that help improve efficiency and playability and do some other things as well. But we really need a lot of different horns to be able to put this together. Now, if you have followed Harrelson Trumpets from the beginning, then like 25 years ago, I started building horns, learning how to incorporate physics lab experiments and studying the brass acoustics and psychology to really understand how to help players find better solutions. And part of that is your mental and physical approach. Part of it is physics within the instruments. And then of course the interface. So like our Venturi gap receiver and our modular mouthpiece system. All of those things play a part in the success of our customers. And we have thousands and thousands of successful customers all over the world who praise what we've done, mainly because we really dedicate ourselves to helping you find the solutions. So, right now we are offering up to $1,500 trade value towards any of our H-Series horns, our X-Series horns, or even a Summit or Muse Series horns. So if you're looking to upgrade your playing and your equipment, now might be the time to do that. If you have a horn in the closet or a horn you've regularly been playing and you want to trade. We're giving very fair trade values simply because I want to have like 50 different models of horns in the shop this summer so I can be measuring things that I've never measured before. Technically, the first few hundred horns I ever worked on were modifications, and those horns were mostly like things like Bachs, Yamahas, Getsons, Schilkes, you name it. But I measured all the dimensions of those horns, including receiver tapers, the receiver length, the Venturi, the lead pipe length and taper, the bell taper. I did a lot of work. I even measured the threads for the top caps, the bottom caps, the finger buttons, sometimes the stems. So I have a huge series of notebooks that have tons of information. However, I never measured some things that now I do need now, and I don't have most of those horns anymore. So I will now be measuring things related to accessories that improve the efficiency of the horn. One of those accessories could be actually several different products, movable braces. And when I started building horns and experimenting with them, I used to create custom movable braces where I could put them in any different place, and from that placement I could measure the efficiency and the spectrum analysis, tone color and amplitude peaks of different partials based on where the brace was and how it functions. And that helped me a lot. Another thing I learned was how to improve the efficiency of the mouthpiece and the receiver. So I'm going to point out a few things on this horn. This is probably a horn none of you have ever seen. It's fairly rare. But the energy that goes into your mouthpiece is converted into a sound wave. Of course, the whole instrument is a standing wave that reflects the wave out here and inside your mouth, usually the back of your mouth or somewhere down in your throat, unless you're a really close player. So that wave is reflecting back and forth between the two. And that standing wave has antinodes that then excite and create the higher air pressure inside the horn so that it will set parts of the horn in motion. So in other words, if you have an antinode here and here and here, those areas have high pressure in them and they can move the metal. And when the metal starts moving, it becomes what we call an energy leak, because the energy is being transferred from your sound wave into motion, which is not what you want unless you're trying to resonate the bell. So Harrelson Trumpets for the last 20 plus years were designed to preserve as much energy as possible until you get to the bell, and then let that vibrate more than other instruments. That's why almost all Harrelson Trumpets don't have this brace right here. That's simply because we want the bell to vibrate as much as possible. Alright, so the accessories we're working on are going to improve the efficiency both at the mouthpiece, at the receiver, different parts of the lead pipe, the tuning slide, and even parts of the bell. There will be other things that can improve efficiency as we develop this, but it really is based on the popularity of specific instruments and the dimensions, so we can engineer things that fit. So that's why we're really working hard to get as many different horns in here as possible. We prefer, if you're trying to trade something, that it is something that is semi-popular to very popular. If you have a Bach, you know, there's going to be a ton of people that want these accessories for Bach, Yamaha, the really big brands. But if you have something that's really old and really unusual, it may not fit the bill, it may not work for us. Like this horn here, truly, it's not really very valuable in terms of that kind of research, so I'm not even going to measure it. So that's a little insight on what we're doing here on our latest R&D project. I look forward to releasing the next Kickstarter project, and if you have any questions or you want to sign up for the mailing list to be informed on these upgrades as they become available, then you want to visit whyharrelson.com, which is whyharrelson.com, and just sign up for our mailing list there. There's a little prompt that says, do you want to sign up? Just click yes, enter your email address, and you will get some regular updates every few weeks, and some of them will include when we're launching these products. My goal is to launch each different upgrade product between the $50 and $100 range, so they're affordable to all of you. All right, I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.